But this is probably the most bizarre thing that's happened. And a guy comes into the subway car I'm in, and it kind of looks like Michael Jackson in this.
Now the latest from the manslaughter trial of Michael Jackson's doctor. On Wednesday, prosecutors played a disturbing recording of the singer speaking in a slow, slurred voice.
Famous or infamous, one of the best-known people on the planet, ever.
Without a doubt, Michael Jackson's worth more dead than alive. People wanted him dead.
He was afraid. Something's not right. Michael told me that they were going to murder him.
Michael Jackson, the king of pop, the legend who totally owned the world for about 20 years, has some wild rumors flying around. People are saying that he was spotted alive at 65 years old. Is it possible? Could the king still be out there, or is it just someone who looks like him? What's really going on? Michael Jackson's upbringing and family influence. Michael Jackson's journey to fame began in a home shaped by two very different parenting styles. Growing up in Gary, Indiana, he was part of a big family with strong ties, especially when it came to music. Michael's talent for singing and dancing became clear early on, and it quickly set him apart. But his path to stardom wasn't driven by his talent alone. It was also guided by the powerful roles his mother and father played. Each offered something unique to his life, shaping him in ways that would stick with him forever. Katherine Jackson, Michael's mother, was a gentle and supportive presence in his life. She had dreams of her own, but chose to set them aside to focus on her children, especially as Michael's talent grew. Her warmth gave him a sense of comfort and security. She encouraged his creativity and supported his ambitions, becoming a safe harbor for him as he entered the world of fame. This nurturing role helped Michael feel grounded, balancing out the pressures he faced from his early rise to stardom. Her kindness became a steady force that he could rely on, a crucial support as he took his first steps with the Jackson 5.
Joe often sat in a chair with a belt in his hand, ready to punish him and his siblings when they rehearsed. Joe later stated that he did not beat but regularly spanked Michael. His mother, Katherine, said that while spanking came to be considered abuse, it was the most common way to discipline children during Michael's growing up years. Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, and Marlon denied that their father abused them. They said that the spanking, which was harder on Michael because he was the youngest, kept them disciplined and out of trouble.
On the other hand, Michael's father, Joe Jackson, was strict and demanding. As the manager of the Jackson 5, Joe believed success came through hard work and discipline. He pushed his children, especially Michael, to practice for hours, aiming for perfection. Joe often used discipline to keep them focused, sometimes with a belt in hand, ready to punish them. Michael recalled how his father repeatedly criticized his appearance, calling him fat-nosed, and physically and emotionally abused him during rehearsals. Michael admitted to Oprah Winfrey that he was so afraid of his father that he felt sick when he saw him. In 2003 interviews, he remembered his mother screaming, "Joe, you're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill him. Stop it." Michael knew Joe's methods contributed to their success, but they also created emotional scars. Joe's harsh discipline added pressure to an already intense life, especially for a young star like Michael. Michael Jackson's rise to fame began at a young age with the Jackson 5, a group formed by his father, Joe Jackson. The band, initially consisting of Michael and his 4 older brothers, quickly gained attention for their energetic performances. Michael's unique voice and stage presence made him the standout member, and their breakthrough came with the 1969 hit, "I Want You Back," which topped the charts.
Going Hollywood. Once launched at a nationwide level, the group became wildly successful, with their first releases making history as the first recording act to score 4 consecutive hit singles on the Billboard Hot 100 chart: "I Want You Back," "ABC," "The Love You Save," and "I'll Be There," were all songs that wouldn't be the same without the vocal contributions of both Michael and Jermaine.
Michael captivated audiences with his powerful vocals and dynamic performances, and hits like "ABC" and "I'll Be There" showcased his growing potential. As the group's popularity soared, Michael's talent became more apparent, and his ability to blend pop, soul, and Motown styles set him apart. These early years with the Jackson 5 laid the foundation for Michael Jackson's later career. His experiences with the group helped shape him as an artist, refining his skills and preparing him for his future as a solo superstar. As the Jackson 5's popularity grew, so did Michael's responsibilities. His father's intense expectations meant long hours of practice and constant pressure to perform at his best. While the world saw a young star with undeniable talent, behind the scenes, Michael was dealing with the emotional toll of these high standards. Joe's strictness pushed him to excel, but it also cast a shadow over his early success. These experiences stayed with Michael, adding a layer of complexity to his relationship with his father and to his memories of his rise to fame.
My childhood was taken away from me. There was no Christmas, there were no birthdays. It was not a normal childhood, nor the normal pleasures of childhood. Those were exchanged for hard work, struggle, and pain, and eventually material and professional success. But at an awful price. I cannot recreate that part of my life, nor would I change any part of my life.
His mother's gentle support and his father's strict discipline played a big role in shaping Michael's emotions and drive. His mother gave him warmth and comfort, while his father had high expectations. Joe's strict methods also made Michael long for freedom, something he expressed in his music later on. This mix of feelings, thankfulness, and frustration stayed with him as he grew. Many years later at the Grammy ceremony, Michael would reflect on this complex childhood, saying, "My childhood was taken away from me. There was no Christmas, there were no birthdays, it was not a normal childhood, nor the normal pleasures of childhood. Those were exchanged for hard work, struggle, and pain, and eventually material and professional success." Family influences shaped Michael's career, adding depth to his music. His mother's kindness and father's discipline pushed him to excel, but also created inner conflicts. These experiences helped him connect with millions, leaving a lasting legacy. It's no secret, Michael Jackson supposedly died of cardiac arrest in 2009. But the conspiracy mill is on fire, with people now claiming they've seen him alive. Could the King of Pop have really faked his own death? A transition between his death and sudden appearance. But rumors are swirling that he may still be alive, and people can't stop talking about it. Some fans say they've even seen him in person, living a hidden life far from the spotlight. Could it be that Michael faked his death to escape the pressures of fame? Blurry photos and strange sightings pop up online, sparking endless debate. While official reports say he passed away, these mysterious stories keep people guessing. Did Michael actually find a way to start over? Or are we just seeing someone who looks like him? With each new rumor, the mystery only grows, and fans everywhere are left wondering if the King of Pop is truly gone or still out there somewhere. Do you believe that Michael Jackson is still dead or alive? Social media is buzzing with dark conspiracy theories surrounding Michael Jackson's supposed death, raising serious questions about what really happened to the King of Pop. First, there's the death certificate issue. Fans point out that no one at University of California, Los Angeles signed his death certificate, and it doesn't list his full legal name, Michael Joe Jackson. Dr. Murray, his personal doctor, also reportedly refused to sign it, which some see as suspicious. Then there's his middle name. Joe appears on official documents like his driver's license and passport. But fans argue that if anyone could have changed their name, it would be Michael Jackson, leading to the idea that maybe he set the stage for a new identity. Then there's a strange incident at the University of California, Los Angeles itself. Apparently there was a smoke alarm, and the entire floor where Michael was supposedly being treated had to be evacuated. It's almost like something was being covered up, according to fans. Even the announcement of his death came with a twist. Rather than a University of California, Los Angeles doctor confirming it, it was Jermaine Jackson, his brother, who made the official statement. This has some people wondering why a family member, and not a medical professional, would handle such a crucial announcement.
His body was so badly burned that none of his organs were deemed suitable for donation. In June 2009, Michael Jackson was rehearsing for a series of comeback shows he thought might restore him to his status as the King of Pop. It wasn't meant to be, however. On June 25, 2009, his personal physician Conrad Murray found Jackson unconscious in his bed. He wasn't breathing. Murray would later be convicted of involuntary manslaughter for his role in Jackson's death. Jackson paid Murray $150,000 a month to treat the singer's ailments, including insomnia, for which he delivered a nightly dose of propofol.
All updates about Michael's death came from family members. LaToya Jackson even claimed that Michael's brain was held for an autopsy, a detail that many find bizarre. Why specifically his brain, they ask? No one has ever clarified this detail, and as some fans point out, no one really knows where his body is today. The most mysterious point of all may be the closed casket. There wasn't any physical reason, like injury or disfigurement, to hide his body. In fact, Michael was seen looking fine in rehearsal footage just days before his supposed death. So why didn't fans get a final glimpse of him? It's even more puzzling considering his family reportedly paid thousands of dollars for a special burial outfit. These small but strange details keep the conspiracy theories alive. Fans online can't help but wonder if Michael Jackson really did find a way to fake his death and vanish. Whether you believe these theories or not, it's clear that for some, the King of Pop's story is far from over. A mysterious connection with Diddy. There are some new conspiracy theories, and one of the wildest involves rapper Sean Diddy Combs and the late King of Pop Michael Jackson. Recent viral posts on TikTok and other platforms have been flooding timelines with claims that Diddy had a secret underground tunnel linking his home to Michael Jackson's Los Angeles property. The rumors exploded right after Diddy's recent legal troubles came to light, 120 allegations of violent misconduct to be exact. And now, some people are even saying that the discovery of this mysterious tunnel has prompted authorities to reopen the investigation into Jackson's death. According to these viral posts, an anonymous tip supposedly led FBI agents to Diddy's home, where they allegedly found a tunnel filled with children's clothing. The internet is running wild with this story, with TikTok videos and online forums discussing every detail. People are questioning if Diddy had some hidden connection to Jackson that no one ever knew about. Could it be possible that the two stars shared a secret bond through an underground passageway? And if so, why? However, this shocking claim has been debunked by reputable sources. A recent fact check by Reuters found no proof of a tunnel between Diddy's property and Michael Jackson's estate. There's no evidence that FBI agents found anything under Diddy's home, let alone a secret passageway with children's clothing. In fact, authorities have not confirmed any reopening of Michael Jackson's case. Still, the internet loves a good conspiracy, and for many fans, this story is just too juicy to let go. While authorities urge the public not to spread unverified information, this hasn't stopped people from speculating. After all, Diddy's current legal troubles are making headlines, and it seems that every new detail fuels another layer of mystery. Some conspiracy theorists are convinced that this alleged tunnel is only the tip of the iceberg and that more shocking secrets might be waiting to surface. This isn't the first time wild stories have circulated about Diddy. There have been countless rumors over the years, from secret meetings with powerful elites to hidden agendas involving the music industry. And now, with his legal issues piling up, people are wondering if there's even more to uncover. Some say he may be hiding secrets that go beyond the tunnel story, secrets that could change how we see some of the biggest names in entertainment. And then there's Michael Jackson. Since his death 2009, conspiracy theories have surrounded his life and legacy. Some people believe he faked his death, while others think he was targeted because of what he knew. Adding Diddy into this mix of rumors just makes things even murkier. If the tunnel story isn't real, could there be something else linking the two stars? Fans are holding their breath, waiting to see if any new information surfaces. As of now, the tunnel tale remains just that, a tale. But it raises a bigger question. What else might be hidden in Hollywood? From underground tunnels to secret societies, people are always looking for clues that hint at the darker side of fame. Social media, especially platforms like TikTok, has given these theories a new life, allowing them to spread faster than ever before. And in a time when many are quick to believe in scandals and secrets, a story like this easily captures attention. So, what's next? Will more shocking secrets come to light? With Diddy's legal troubles ongoing, some believe that more accusations and strange stories are on the way. Whether or not any of these theories hold truth, one thing is certain: the world of celebrities is always full of mystery, and people love to guess what's hiding behind the scenes. For now, the story of Diddy, Michael Jackson, and the alleged underground tunnel seems to be more fiction than fact. But in the world of Hollywood, where fame and power meet, who knows what will be uncovered next? Keep your eyes peeled, because when it comes to conspiracy theories, there's always another twist waiting around the corner. But these are only the tip of the iceberg. Whispers of hidden agendas, secret rituals, and powerful forces targeting Michael swirl in the shadows. Was he a pawn in a twisted game, or was he hiding secrets darker than we can imagine? Other famous dark conspiracies. One of the darkest and most unsettling conspiracies surrounding Michael Jackson claims that his relationships with children were far from innocent. Some people believe he intentionally cultivated a childlike image to cover up something far more sinister. The secrets of Neverland Ranch. To many, Neverland Ranch was more than just a whimsical playground. It was filled with amusement rides, a zoo, and all the makings of a child's dreamland. But conspiracy theorists argue this was no ordinary escape. It was a carefully constructed lure. They believe Jackson designed Neverland to draw children in, creating a picture-perfect image of innocence to distract the public. Was he truly a misunderstood child at heart, or was this all part of a much darker strategy to manipulate those around him? Some say that the accusations against Jackson were part of a massive scheme designed to ruin him. According to this theory, his immense wealth and influence made him a target, and people around him saw an opportunity for financial gain. Supporters of Jackson argue that he was only trying to reclaim a childhood he never had, and that greedy opportunists twisted his actions into something sinister to extort him. But others wonder, was there more to the story? Were these accusations fabricated, or was there a hidden truth behind them? Another chilling theory suggests that powerful figures in the entertainment industry and media were out to destroy Jackson. They wanted to strip him of his influence, money, and control over his music. By flooding the media with dark accusations, they were able to paint him as a villain, leaving him vulnerable and isolated. The wildest theory of all suggests that Michael Jackson was just a pawn in a far bigger hidden game. This theory claims that Jackson was sacrificed as part of a twisted plan to expose high-profile secrets within Hollywood. Some even believe he knew too much or was unwilling to play by certain unspoken rules of the industry, leading powerful forces to take him down in a very public way. Was he a scapegoat, a warning to others, or a tragic victim of forces beyond his control? While there's no concrete proof to back up these theories, the unsettling questions remain. Did Jackson's fame and influence make him a target for a twisted plan? Or was he hiding dark secrets all along? Fans and skeptics alike are haunted by the mysteries of Neverland Ranch, the endless accusations, and the eerie idea that Michael Jackson's life and death were part of something far more terrifying than we'll ever know. While the conspiracies about Michael Jackson's life keep people guessing, there's also a side to him that's full of heart. Those who met him often remember his incredible generosity and his genuine desire to help others. Despite the rumors and pressure of being in the spotlight, Michael used his fame to give back and make a difference. Stories like Jennifer Love Hewitt's show how he gave selflessly, with no strings attached. His life wasn't just a mystery, it was also full of kindness and acts that still leave a lasting impression.
Anyway, it was amazing, and at the end of the day, here's what I loved about him most, is at the end of the day, I had to go to this charity function, and it meant that the commercials sort of had to be shut down at a weird time, and then he had to go, and he stopped at the end of the day. He was like, you don't know how important it is that you're doing something that's special and important for other people. And he was like, never lose that, always be that person. Wow. And I was like, okay, yes, sir, absolutely, okay. And he wrote a very big donation to this charity function that I was going to that night and sent a check in my name. Really? On my behalf, which is not something that I would have been able to do at the time.
Jennifer Love Hewitt, the actress, producer, and singer, recalls a memorable moment when she met Michael during the time he was working on his album Bad. She was about to shoot a commercial with him and described an incredible encounter. Michael did something quite amazing for me. At the end of the day, I had to leave for a charity event, and the shoot was disrupted. Michael stopped and said, "You don't know how important it is that you're doing something that's special for other people. Never lose that." He then wrote a large donation to my charity event on my behalf. It was extraordinary because he didn't expect anything in return. He simply wanted to give. Jackson's life wasn't just about his music. It was also about his personal journey, which was often in the public eye. His marriage to Lisa Marie Presley was one of the most talked about events in Hollywood, grabbing the attention of fans and the media. But being famous brought its own challenges. Jackson faced many personal and legal battles and dealt with the pressures of being constantly in the spotlight. Even with all the struggles, he stayed strong and continued to inspire people around the world with his strength and determination. And even in tough times, his music kept evolving, reaching new heights. Even while facing personal struggles, Jackson kept creating music that spoke to millions. His album, History, was a testament to his talent, and songs like You Are Not Alone became huge hits, showing his ability to connect with his fans. He stayed true to himself while also adapting to changes in the music industry. The success of History proved that Jackson's talent had lasting power. However, not everything about his career was free from controversy, and some of his songs sparked debate. Michael Jackson's song They Don't Care About Us from his 1995 album History caused a lot of talk when it was released. The song spoke out against social issues like racism and police violence, but some of its lyrics and images were criticized. People thought some of the lyrics were offensive, and Jackson quickly explained that the song was meant to stand up for people who are treated unfairly, not attack any group. He even changed some of the lyrics to make sure his message was clear. Even with the criticism, They Don't Care About Us became an important part of Jackson's legacy. The song showed that he wanted to use his music to raise awareness about important problems. Jackson's courage to defend his work, even when faced with criticism, made his impact even stronger, showing that he was not afraid to speak out for what he believed in. Michael Jackson's journey was full of amazing successes and personal challenges, but his love for music and his message left a lasting impact. He connected with millions of people, stood up for what he believed in, and constantly grew as an artist. His music, charity work, and dedication to important causes made him more than just a pop star. Even years after his death, his legacy still inspires us, showing us the power of music and the heart behind it. Michael Jackson's influence will always be felt and remembered. What do you think about Michael Jackson's journey from family struggles to global fame? Was his success fueled by the pressures of his upbringing, or did he truly break free to create his path? Share your thoughts in the comments below.